Hi, my name is Daniel. Today I will upgrade a 19c Non-CDB with DataGuard to 26 AI. This includes a multi-tenant conversion. On the primary database, I plug in and reuse the data files. However, on the standby, I will use deferred recovery and restore the data files after the migration. This takes more time, but it is an easier method. Let's get started. I start in the green terminal, which is my standby system. And first I shut down my non-CDB standby database. We don't need it anymore, so let's shut it down and keep it just in case of a rollback. Now I switch to the blue system, which is Copenhagen, my primary system. Here you can see my AutoUpgrade configuration file. I want to upgrade the DB19 database and plug it into CDB26. I want to use deferred recovery, so the manage standby clause, I set that to standbys equals none, which means that I need to restore the PDB on my standby database after the migration. Then I start AutoUpgrade in deploy mode. AutoUpgrade will now do an analysis of my database and do the pre-upgrade fix-ups. Then it shuts down the primary non-CDB and plugs it into the primary CDB. I'm reusing the data files on the primary database, which means that the plugin operation happens really fast, and then AutoUpgrade moves on with the upgrade and then a final conversion into the PDB. Now this does take a little while, so please hold on. I'll sprinkle some unicorn dust and moon rock on top of my server and it'll be flying in no time. Wow, that was fast. I bet you would want some of that magic dust for your own upgrade, but it comes in limited quantity. I'll check the summary report. AutoUpgrade tells me, as a post check, that there's something to do on the standby database because I plugged in with the standbys equals none clause. So I'll jump right over to my standby host. Let me set the environment to CDB26, my container database. And as a preparation for restoring the data files, I first need to stop redo apply. Then I connect as RMAN, and now it's time to restore the PDB onto my container database. We plugged in on the primary, everything is fine on my primary container, but on my standby container database, we need to restore the data files so we have them for the PDB over there. That's it. Now we've restored the data files onto our standby container database. The next thing I need to do is to connect to my standby container database and re-enable recovery. Now that I have the data files, I can tell the standby database to start recovering the PDB as well. The data files are currently in recover state, and after enabling recovery, I also need to online the data file, so I'll just do that with the appropriate command. Then back to the DataGuard broker where I can restart redo apply. Now that I've restored the PDB onto my standby, now that I've re-enabled recovery, everything should work fine when I re-enable recovery. But let's connect to the database and see if that's actually the case. Recovery status is now enabled, so the MRP pros is actively recovering this PDB. It looks fine so far. Now the next step is optional, but I strongly recommend it. I want to do a switch over to my standby container database so I can open the PDB and ensure that everything is fine. I connect using DataGuard broker, and first I do the validate database command and see that everything is fine. It's ready for switchover. Okay, that's fine. So let's try to actually do one. Switch over to CDB26 Aarhus. The switchover process is much faster in 26 AI, so it happens fairly quickly. Now let me exit the broker and get back into SQL Plus so I can open the PDB. Okay, let me check. DB19, it's open, read, write, and unrestricted. That looks fine. Everything works good. And all my data files, those last ones from data file 12 to 15, those belongs to the PDB and they are online as well. So I've now verified that the DB19 PDB opens on my standby CDB as well. Everything has been taken care of. I am now good to go. That's it. I've upgraded to 26 AI and taken care of my standby database. Happy upgrading!